14.12 on a nice low idle. So that seems to be doing a lot better than it was before. But we're going to check this out. One thing that a lot of people say that you need to do on these is check the this grounding strap right here. So we bought a new one. It's this one right here. So we bought a new one. I'm going to go ahead and swap that one out, and I'm also going to swap out the grounding cable for the engine, just to make sure we've got good charge while this thing idles, because I've been having some problems with it being low at idle. So we're going to go ahead and do that and walk through the steps for this quick fix. Then we're going to put the car on the ground and go test drive. So working through the steps, you can see I've disconnected the positive terminal. I'll work on disconnecting the negative one. I've pulled this little back cover there. You got your two wheels. Those wheels right there. You just twist those, undo the cover on the back, and then you can see this connects right there, the big old wing nut looking thing. So I've got a brand new one. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one out, and then we'll go ahead and get the new one, start putting that one in. Okay everybody, we got the old one out. So this one here is the old one. You see it's kind of kinked up and stuff. This is the little wing nut thing I showed you. It's actually the bolts on it with a washer there. And then this one over here, this is the brand new one. So I don't know that it looks too bad, but what they say is inside of this this plastic, it gets corroded, and that causes resistance, and then it causes charging problems on your car overall. So we're gonna go ahead and swap that out. This has been pretty easy. Just need your 13 mil to get the battery terminal off, and just had to tap that wing nut a little bit with a pair of pliers. You can tap it with anything just to get it started, and then it came right off. So anyway, we'll get that one in. I'll show you what it looks like when it's in. Okay, so that's where this thing mounts, right there, and you can see it's a little corroded and stuff. So in order to make sure we got a really good ground, what we're going to do is get some sandpaper. Just give that a good scuff up and make sure it's nice and corrosion free and all that, so we can get a really good ground on this, because that's the other issue that I've heard causes problems. So we're gonna knock that out. I just grabbed a sheet of sandpaper. I'll just scuff it up and all that, and then we'll work on connecting this. Okay everybody, there's the finished product. Just scuffed it up, cleaned it up good. So it's actually a soft metal, like it's a copper or something, but got it nice and scuffed up, cleaned all the rust off. So now we'll put the cable in. All right, there it is, all hooked up. So there's the wing nut end, there's that end. Make sure you put the tapered edge down on your connector, then tighten that sucker up. So we've got it good and tight, not moving anywhere. I still got that disconnected. So next I'm going to go up and do the engine ground wire. All right everybody, so we went up underneath the car right below the passenger door. As you can see, there's the exhaust manifold coming down, and right here, that little copper wire, it looks kind of dirty and nasty, which then goes over to the frame right there. That end goes up to the block. See that up there? That's the engine ground wire. So we got a new one of those. So we're gonna go ahead and disconnect this one, clean up the surfaces, and put a new one in. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on getting these nuts busted loose without burning myself on this exhaust, which is clearly right there next to it, being as I've run the car some. So anyway, wish me luck on getting these busted loose, and I'll come back at you when I'm getting ready to put the new one in. All right, so we got this one out. This one puts it to the frame. This bolt here puts it to the connects it to the engine. You got your two ends here. I don't know that it really makes a ton of difference, but you can see how these are bent. So I'll make sure I match it for the most part, or bend it to fit, whatever I need to do. I'm not 100% sure. Here's the new one in the bag. You can see it, it's got its bend on it right there. So that end goes to the frame, that end goes to the motor. There's the part number if you need that. But, I can't remember if I got this from FCP or from 928s are us. Kind of order from both of them. So anyway, that's it. So we'll get it out of the bag, clean up those connecting surfaces with some sandpaper, make sure they're good, and then we'll connect this one up and go to the next step. Okay guys, here's the install. See up there, that one's connected. Over there, that one's connected. I just twisted it around a little bit so that it was as far away from the exhaust as I could make it and still connect. I left that piece of paper on there. It was a produced on date. Who knows, it may get cooked or something. Anyway, that's all in. So now I did have to clean that connection up over there. There's a bunch of goop and gunk on it, so a little parts cleaner, wire brushed it, and then sandpapered it. And then this one up here I just sandpapered. But that's it, all done. Now we'll go see if we got some better voltage. So, still sitting at about the same place. I don't know. At least we changed those out, so we should have a better ground. Supposedly it helps with a lot of stuff. This was actually doing worse a couple weeks ago. I mean, 14.2 isn't the highest, but it's also not the lowest in the world. So we'll, I guess we'll just go with that for now. I mean, that should be enough to charge the battery some. This was just one of the fixes I'd seen for low alternator output. Apparently it didn't change mine a whole lot. This thing does have a pretty low idle though, so honestly feel like it's doing pretty good for what it is. I mean, one day we may have to change that alternator out, but for now I think we're good. So I'm going to go ahead and put the front tires on this thing, and we're going to get it on the ground and go test drive it. Okay guys, we're out on a test drive. You can see how it's just really low on the voltage there, but other than that, she's running all right.